Welcome back to the CodeEquestria's Untitled Wrestling Show. Remember, no clips, audio, video stuff from any WWE program is being used in the making of this video, saying that they belong to World Wrestling Entertainment, Titan Sports, and the good people. And I'm still looking for a name. I'll find one eventually. Leave yours in the comment section if you have one. Now, granted, it's been 3 weeks, not 2, since I've done one of these videos, and SummerSlam went by like a quick and a whip. Now, I was right with all but 2 matches. In fact, I was right about the main event and right about the Money in the Bank cash-in. No, I'm not using this video to toot my own horn. I'm using this video to set pretense because the last 2 weeks have been nothing but Triple H power tripping. And I mean power tripping. Firing employees, making the Big Show cry like a black woman on the Maury show, and just making life miserable for everybody else. And when I say everybody else, I mean everybody. Most notably, he just fired Cody Rhodes. Now, granted, this is a storyline I is, so don't take this too seriously. But the fact that Triple H is acting like Vicky Guerrero circa 3 years ago, when she was flaunting around the pink slip, doesn't really help many things. What about Daniel Bryan? Well, he won the WWE Championship and was champion for all but 3 minutes until Triple H, at SummerSlam of course, turns around and betrays Daniel Bryan, giving him a pedigree, thus enabling Randy Orton to cash in his Money in the Bank contract and become the current champion, who Triple H is endorsing is the future and I guess also present of the WWE. And in his words, not mine, quote unquote, is the champion that you deserve, and that Daniel Bryan is a B plus, not an A plus, and that you deserve A plus talent. So, what's been happening to Daniel in the meantime? Well, he's been getting his ass royally kicked by anybody not nailed down. If it's not getting a WND from the Big Show, it's getting triple power bombed and ganged up on by the Shield, who have become Triple H's personal security guard. On top of that, guys that are actually against Triple H's Sith-like power trip are also getting the crap beat out of them, like The Miz and Dolph Ziggler most notably, and the aforementioned Cody Rhodes. As for the World Heavyweight Championship, thank God that RVD is the #1 contender. He's now rolling with Ricardo Rodriguez, Del Rio's former employee. And hopefully, by the grace of God, RVD will win at Night of Champions and thus give the World Heavyweight Championship some credibility. Speaking of a title that needs credibility, the Intercontinental Champion, Curtis Axel, has gotten himself right in the middle of the feud between CM Punk and Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar may have won at SummerSlam, but it didn't stop CM Punk's almost insatiable drive to kill Heyman, quote unquote. And now they're in a 2-on-1 handicap elimination match at Night of Champions, which strangely to me is not for the Intercontinental Championship. Isn't Night of Champions supposed to be the night where every championship in the WWE is to be defended? Then why isn't this a title match exactly? This is where I totally get confused going into Night of Champions. Of course, the U.S. title and the tag titles will be defended, which, if it wasn't for a fluke injury by Mark Henry during a house show, they would most certainly be the #1 contenders. But why not throw an interesting wrench into the system and have the Wyatts go for the WWE Tag Team Championship? Now, the Wyatts are continuing to be interesting, compelling, and mysterious, but also dominant. Pretty much, they're still undefeated, even beating Kane at SummerSlam by using some clever brain tactics on the hands of the two bigger Wyatts. And suddenly Kane is now MIA. According to Bray Wyatt, he made his bed and now he's burning in it. Quite cryptic, but quite interesting if you ask me. As for the Divas, things are still uber freaking boring.
I see you running over. No, I'm gonna eat. You're gonna go lay down.
AJ is still the champion, still boring, and Total Divas is still making a ton of rating hits. Now, the only reason that Pepsi Mom, the only reason why Total Divas is even interesting, as I say hello to my mom for dinner, is because, like my dinner, it's more interesting than actual Divas matches. But it's actually doing the job of promoting Divas rather well. So, what awaits us in the next 2 weeks? Well, you'll have to tune in here to find out. By then, Night of Champions would have come and gone. I won't give you predictions for Night of Champions, seeing that it's not a major pay-per-view, but you'll get my reactions to the aftermath of Night of Champions, and hopefully by then, Sith Lord Triple H will finally be slain by Daniel Bryan of the Rebel Alliance. Yes, nerds, I just made a Star Wars reference, and this is episode 2. Live life by the code.